There's no more legendary surfing contest than that witnessed in 1967 on the beaches of Gotham when Batman took on the Joker. Stay tuned for exciting surfing action on PCZ TV. Today's episode, Batman surfs up in the South Bay. This was an event so important it was commemorated in miniature when Batman competed against the Joker in a surfing contest. This contest of wills occurred where? Well, before we get to the where, let's chat about the why. Written by Charles Hoffman, directed by Oscar Rudolph, Season 3, Episode 10 with an original air date of November 1967. We start off the show with Barbara Gordon watching her friend Skip Parker surf, when the Joker suddenly appears with the henchmen to do henchmany things, like kidnapping poor Skip. Oh, the scoundrels. The Joker has Skip tied up and hooked up to a surfing experience and ability transferometer, which will transfer all of Skip's surfing knowledge to the Joker because reasons. Well, events happen, but culminate when Batman realizes the only way to beat the Joker is to challenge him to a surf contest because reasons. And that leads us to this choice morsel.
Well, into the soup?
Why not? It's a shore break surf, not too long a paddle to the peak. Here comes the wave of the day. They ought to be able to take off on it.
They have!
Something sure seems to be pounding in that trash can, Buzzy.
Joker's good. What a kick turn.
But watch Batman trimming!
Joker's shuffling. Now he's cutting back to meet the curl.
He caught it! He's riding the hook! Batman can't beat Joker.
But watch him cross the squash.
Look there! A shark! What's that in his hand?
Shark spawn. And Joker's starting an island pullout.
Joker's strike's almost over. He's winning!
Batman's doing a nose pullout.
I just hope it isn't too late.
That shark might have wiped him out on points. I'll check with the judges. I won! Batman came in second! The order of finishing isn't what counts, Joker.
Why not? Why not? Losers don't come in first.
I've tallied all the judges' points. You got 1 for being the more colorful surfer. Batman got all the rest, including 50 for avoiding a dangerous hazard, a shark.
Oh, big deal.
A simple deal. Thanks to the shark-repellent bat spray in my utility belt.
Well, what about my tricks and my technique?
You mean my tricks and my technique, all transferred to you by that nutty surfing experience and ability transferometer.
Say, something is pounding in this trash can. dog, Harrigan?
It was just a little joke.
Some joke, kidnapping me and dumping me in a trash can.
Let's get out of here.
As you can see, Batman and the Joker don their baggies and longboards and rip the curls. The surfing scenes are so lifelike, with amazing dialogue such as, "But watch Batman trimming. Batman's doing a nose pullout." And I'm pretty sure that's the same lingo that surfers still use today. Spoiler alert! Now, best of all, Batman bagged the Joker at the end. Woo! Pretty thrilling stuff. But where, you ask, is Gotham Beach? I want to surf there too. Well, I'm glad you asked. It's a small strip of sand and sea right here in the South Bay. It's Torrance Beach. But before we look at the now versus then, let's ask why again. I haven't found an explanation online from the show's location manager, but I suspect they were looking for a location that could accommodate the Batmobile and the Jokermobile driving right down to the edge of the sand, as well as having easy access to the area for all the large, clumsy filming equipment used in the era. Torrance Beach has some paved ramps for emergency access right down to the sand. From the angles and the shadows, it looks like it was filmed in one day in 2 camera locations. Batman fans, you'll be glad to know that the buildings are still there, albeit changed from their 1967 condition. Now, to replicate some of the angles, I'm assuming that the crew used a standard 50mm lens, which was typical for film in those days, to approximate the same shots. So let's jump into a then and now. As seen earlier, the Joker drove down to the beach. Now, access today is limited to lifeguard and other first responder vehicles. But when did the Joker ever follow the rules? We can see that the crew were approximately in this location, shooting at an angle to give them a view up the ramp. This shot was done just where the cement ends. It appears that they changed the location just a little south to capture most of the other scenes shot down on the beach. Looking at the shadows, it's later in the morning. I'm guessing that after a break for lunch, they continued filming. Note the shadow change. The lovely Yvonne Craig on the beach, with an angle now on the lifeguard ops building. We also see the lifeguard building in the panning shot shown earlier. Pulling out, here's what it looks like today. The Hang 5 is actually Perry's restaurant on the beach. And now we have a band playing and a new camera angle. By the way, if you're in the area soaking up Bat history, you have got to go and eat at Perry's. Now, this angle could be shot from either location. Not a lot to go on, but it's pointing roughly northish. And now for some fun trivia. There's a weird green theme going on here, and I don't just mean the hair. Green Trivia 1. Johnny Green and the Green Men appear as themselves as the green-haired band performing on the beach. Green was one of the musicians who played on the show's theme song. He's here playing on what looks like a Fender jazz bass, and the guitarist is playing a Telecaster without a pickguard, or at least some knockoff that looks like one. Alright, that's enough of that. Green Trivia 2. One of the Joker's henchmen, Riptide, is played by SkipWard, who was the first choice to play the title role in The Green Hornet, a role that eventually went to Van Williams. I need not point out that The Green Hornet, including Bruce Lee as Kato, had a guest role on Batman. Green Trivia 3. Yvonne Craig, who played Batgirl aka Barbara Gordon, also had a turn to the green when she guest starred in Star Trek as Marta, a Green Orion slave girl.
Poor dear suffering child. I will help her now.
Okay, that's enough green for now. South Bay history. You heard it here first. Come by, visit, enjoy a breakfast burrito at Perry's, and watch the surfers, who are not green and are not Batman. So cowabunga, dude. That's all we have for today. If you've been watching, I thank you. Bye!